4 months ago, my wife agreed to let me make her a hybrid training programme, and at the time a lot of you guys asked whether she'd entered into this voluntarily or whether she was forced, and my response to those questions is just to stress the importance of not getting too bogged down in the details. But over these last 18 weeks, she's been running, lifting and eating her way to becoming a fitter and stronger version of herself, all whilst holding down a full-time job. And after doing a max effort 5k and powerlifting total at the start of November, in this video she'll be repeating those tests to see whether all that hard work has led to some massive PBs.
So Lil, let's talk about the elephant in the room. You've always been a sporty girl, haven't you?
I would say so.
So I got some of your stats here. Top scorer in your football league as a teenager, multiple years in a row.
Right, yeah.
Captain of your stunt cheerleading team at university.
Yeah.
You won Sports Person of the Year in year 13. In an entire school of over 1,000 people.
Oh wait, it wasn't year 13, it was year 9.
Right, that's slightly less impressive. But...
It was a middle school, so it was only 7, 8 and 9.
Okay. That's it, that's what I've got written down.
So yeah, I've always been sporty and I've always really enjoyed loads of different sports, but because of that I've never necessarily focused in my training on one specific thing. So like I've always ran casually, and similarly to like lifting weights, again, never something that I've done regularly or committed to until now, I guess.
So considering what you just said and your very casual relationship with training, you had a pretty respectable 5k time on powerlifting total, didn't you?
I didn't feel that way, but... So my 5k 4 months ago was 25.03.
Yeah, and then in the gym, what were the numbers that you hit in November?
Squat was 50 kilograms, bench was 32 kilograms, and deadlift was 70 kilograms, giving me a grand total of 152 kilograms.
Nice. I really do think that they are very respectable numbers, especially for someone with a very casual relationship with exercise. But I think we can go better. So over these last 4 months, Lil's thrown herself into a pretty simple, but sometimes quite challenging program of running and lifting. She started off by focusing on running a stable weekly mileage of 30k every week. And with the lifts, the focus was initially on building the volume, doing high rep work and greasing the groove. Lil wasn't trying to lose weight nor bulk up with this training. She was objectively a fit and healthy woman at the start of this program. For her, it was more about committing to a consistent block of work, bettering herself, and most importantly, improving that athletic performance. We made a couple of changes to her initial split that I spoke about in that first video, because things weren't working quite as well as they could be. We swapped her second push day of the week in the gym to a relatively lighter, easier session, because after a hard week of training, she was struggling to bring the required intensity that session needed. Over the 4 months, she had a couple of deload weeks, she just programmed them in whenever she felt fatigued, and as the block progressed, she increased her weights whilst dropping her reps more to the 3 to 5 range. And with her running, she slowly incremented her weekly mileage up from 30 to 40k, and then added in some more regular, higher intensity work. So usually a moderate effort parkrun on a Saturday, and then some form of interval workout midweek. Diet-wise, nothing massive changed, other than increasing her protein intake a bit, mixing in some creatine, and adding an extra meal here or there on her harder workout days. Again, the goal was never to make any huge changes to her body composition. This block was all about performance. This last week's just been a gentle taper, so keeping the running volume low but the intensity high, and keeping the weights relatively heavy but doing very few sets and reps.
So without further ado, let's see how she got on. It's the 1st of March today, and it's absolutely stunning outside, and while lots of people might be thinking that today marks the first day of spring, it's a far more consequential day for the people inside this household. Isn't that right, Lily Russell? So it's about 4 months today since we last tested your powerlifting total and your 5k PB, and it's Saturday today, and we've decided that we're going to do 5k today and your powerlifting tomorrow on Sunday. So how are you feeling?
I'm bricking it. I'm so nervous.
So 2k warm up, all done with, and it is an absolutely stunning day. These are probably perfect conditions for a 5k PB. It's about 9 degrees, it's cool, it's crisp, but it feels warm with the sun on us. Only a very slight breath of wind.
So no excuses then, eh?
I didn't say that. So just for reference, Lil's 5k time from the start of this block was 25.03, and her best ever 5k, correct me if I'm wrong Lil, was 24.18, which was set a couple of years ago.
Yes.
So I'll be pacing Lil over this 5k. We're going to try and hit consistent splits for the first 2k, and then Lil's going to make a decision whether or not she wants to stay there or if she's got anything left in her, but I really believe in her. She's absolutely smashed this block of training and I'm so proud of her regardless of the result. Let's go get it. Come on, let's get it. That's 1k, bang on 4:30 pace. Bang on, Lil's looking strong. Let's go. We got the only hill of this entire route coming up here. It's very short, sharp. Get through it and then it's all downhill from there, yeah? Come on, I'm almost at the top. Smashing it, it's downhill from here. Let's go. I'm cruising now, Lil, come on. Less than 1 mile to go. She's crushing it. Go Lil, we're on pace, come on. That's 4k, Lil's just dropped off a little bit. I'm going to hold off, wait for her, we do the last k together. 1k Lil, come on. Let's do this together, come on, let's go. Come on Lil, let's push, push, push. One thing on your mind. Absolutely killing it Lil. Lil's in the final 400. There's a gate into the park that you have to run through, the home straight. I'm running ahead to go get it for her. It's going to fly for her. Let's go though, this is literally it. Last 200. Let's push. I'm going to stand here at the finish line, come on. It's incredible, Lil. Let's go, come on. Yeah, absolutely smashed it. Well done.
Oh my god,
Well done, Lily.
my legs.
You've killed that. Wow. You still alive there, Lil? That's amazing, though. Well done. What was the time?
22.
Christ, Lil. One more time, Lil. What did you get?
22.56.
22.56.
That would have been so annoying if it was just over 23.
That would have been. You pushed that last 400 though. I was like zooming off trying to like get like the finishing shot of you and you were just like on my tail the whole way.
I just didn't feel like it, I certainly wasn't.
What I think I'm most like proud of you, it wasn't the time necessarily, it was that you kept pushing. Like previously, I've seen you like fold when it's hard, but you just like kept going and even accelerated into the finish. Part of that is that you're fitter, but part of that is like
Determination.
literally. Yeah, maybe a little
Doing
bit.
it for the tube.
No, you've absolutely destroyed that.
I don't feel very well. I feel all tingly. My hands. I think it's like the blood, like maybe
Wait,
in my
both
hands.
hands?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, sure.
So that is just under a 1.5 minute improvement on your 5k time in about 4 months of hard training. But not only is she fast, she's also strong. So we'll catch up with you guys tomorrow and we'll see how she gets on the squat, bench press and deadlift. We're going to rest and recover, enjoy the sunshine. See you guys tomorrow. So it's Sunday, it's the next day, and how are the legs feeling, Lo?
They're feeling okay. They're feeling fatigued, a little bit achy in random places. Like my lower back, weirdly, is a little bit sore. My like glutes feel quite sore, so that'll be interesting.
Well, importantly, do you think you have a max effort squat, bench and deadlift in you?
We'll have to see. I'll definitely have a heavier squat, bench and deadlift than I did 4 months ago. Whether it will be as heavy as it would be if I hadn't done my 5k yesterday, I literally have no idea.
Well, that's all part of being the hybrid athlete that you are, isn't it?
It's true.
Right, should we go get it?
Let's go.
Lil's just done her first few warm-ups and she's about to hit 50 kilograms for a single, which isn't even her last warm-up. And bear in mind, this was her 1 rep max 4 months ago. So how are you feeling, Lil?
Feeling good. I'm feeling strong.
Absolutely solid. She's going to push on from here. And what's your target for today?
Honestly, I'm being led by you. Like, I have no idea what these lifts are meant to look like. So, Andrew, tell me what to do and I'll do it.
I think at least 60 kilograms on the cars today, possibly more. One thing we have managed to do since October is upgrade Lil's squatting shoes. She was wearing running shoes for her last attempt. Come on, Lil. Oh.
So good. So I'm like chuffed.
I just keep going.
Looks so good.
It looks so good. I just keep going up, Lil. Come on, Lil. Right. 65 wasn't quite there.
I got humbled really quickly following my feel-good 60 attempt.
No, I genuinely think it would have been there with a weightlifting belt because it looked like your legs were strong enough. It looked like your core just gave up. But you haven't trained at all with a weightlifting belt throughout this whole block, so you didn't want to do it for your final lifts, which is reasonable. Maybe something we're looking into in the future. And those bigger jumps going from 60 to 65, sometimes you have to do it because if it was in you,
That's
then
the only
doing
time I would have done it.
yeah, because if you did 62.5 first, you might have been too fatigued to hit it.
Yeah.
So this is going to be Lil's last attempt at the squat. We've got 62.5 kilograms on the bar. We've mixed things up for this last set. She's taken a longer rest period, and she also put some loud music on the earphones for the first time. What's she got playing here, you're asking? Well, it's Zombie by the Cranberries, a classic for me whenever it comes to needing to pull heavy lifts out my arse. It's all finished with squats, and you can never say that this girl does not give it 100%, because that was a grind.
It was an ugly, ugly grind.
We're literally just reviewing the footage from both angles to see whether or not she made depth. From the iPhone footage, it looked like she didn't, but actually looking at this camera, have to give that the green lights. So, it's 62.5 kilograms, that's a 12.5 kilo PB, absolutely smashed it, Lil. Let's see what else you got.
Let's go.
So just a quick reminder, Lil's PB from 4 months ago, 32 kilograms on the bench press, and you're warming up. You've just done 2 reps of 30, look like an absolute breeze. Next warm up, 37.5, onwards and upwards. Let's see where we get to.
Let's go.
Nice and tight, yeah? Chest high,
Yeah.
feel the groove. On your call,
3, 2, 1, go.
to your bar. Nice, Lily, nice.
I don't think I've got any more in me. 2.5 more.
42.5 kilograms on the bench press. Incredible work. That's a 10.5 kilo PB. And we're moving on to deadlifts for the final lift of the day. How are you feeling?
Exhausted, honestly. I feel shaky all over. God help me.
Little reminder, Lil's previous PB was 70 kilos, a little bit of a cat back didn't
Yeah.
at the time.
Didn't look good.
So we're aiming for a heavier weight, better form, and I think she's got this in the bag. Kilos on the bar. This is PB territory now. She's looking good. She's feeling tired, but this is where that hard work pays off.
Okay. good. Okay. That's Did you see that?
Well, it was a 10 out of 10 effort there. That's a good lift.
I'm so happy. Oh.
It's a solid day of lifting from Lil, and that is a solid weekend of work in general. Super proud of you. We're going to head home, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll catch up with you guys in a few days' time.
So it's Wednesday evening and we're having a little bit of a debrief after an absolutely brilliant weekend. I'm still buzzing, but more importantly, Lil, how do you think it all went?
I think it went well. I think before I did my 5k run and did my lifts, I thought I might be able to go a little bit faster and a little bit stronger. But in hindsight, the progress I've made, I'm really happy.
Yeah, and I think you sometimes do need a bit of hindsight and reflection to actually appreciate how far you've really come in 4 months. Like, that is huge progress, both with your strength and your fitness. But the bigger question that I know that all of you guys will be asking is, are you going to keep up with all this training?
Yes, I think I am. I have absolutely loved it. I've loved having structure, I've loved seeing progression, and I just feel strong, I feel great, I feel fit. And I want to keep pushing myself and like pushing my body and just seeing how far I can go with no necessary aim, but just to kind of be the best version of me, I guess.
And I promise you, she said that under her own free will.